Paul George Archer completes his round 7 under par.
And so the two who grew up in the San Diego, California area meet under the most competitive of conditions in a playoff round, and the winner is Billy Casper. He has apparently elected to complete play about 12 inches for a par. If it is not to be, then Tommy Aaron very shortly will be presented with the green jacket. It is not to be. And so the disappointment of one becomes the joy of another. And so at this moment, the final round of the Masters, our champion is Gary Player.
So Nicklaus gets his par. Now, this huge gallery wondering, will an elusive birdie pop up on the 18th? And hail to the victor. Jack Nicklaus wins his 5th Masters green coat.
And now Floyd on 18 in the final round for a par.
Champion of 1977, Tom Watson, the pride of Missouri, Colorado, and Stanford.
Hubert Green for eagle at 15, Player for birdie at 18.
Yes, for Player. Yes, for Gary Player. A 64, a course record, a birdie at 18. He is 11 under par.
There has never been a first-time starter to win this championship, except, of course, for the first one. But you're looking at the guy who has a chance, Fuzzy Zoeller. There's your champion. Fuzzy Zoeller, 1979 Masters champion. 70-71, 69-70. A finishing score, a playoff victor over Watson and Snead.
And now here it is, the Matador, ready for the moment of truth, and that'll be that. Two years and a tail, and Seve Ballesteros, the winner of the 44th Masters. And atop the leaderboard at Augusta National, Tom Watson. There it is, the 1981 Masters champion. And how sweet it must be after the frustrations earlier this year.
Billy?
Great four.
with now he's looking at bogey, a 3-shot lead. I would think that maybe a putter would be a good choice, because he doesn't want to make it. He just wants to guide it down as close as he can.
He doesn't have the putter.
No, he's chipping that.
I guess it was meant for him to be the champion, Pat.
The champion. Langer now for this tap in for bogey, and all he has to do now is sit and wait for Curtis Trains to come up 18.
And Nicklaus has done his surveying. 7 under on the last 9 holes.
Right now he's more concerned with the speed than he is with the break. It's not quite that much break. It'll move a bit to his right, but the first 15, 20 feet is the most important. Get it started up that hill.
Get up,
Hurry.
get up, get up. That was right in the middle, Pat.
What an effort.
What a play.
To 18.
What a round. What a player. Ah, beautiful.
How's that look?
Words do not do justice to the greatness of that shot. Larry Mize, the 1987 Masters champion. There are great finishes and there are great finishes. This may be the best.
I remember the great words of Henry Longhurst when the player was at the 16th hole, and he said once, he very well knows what he has to do, and I guess there's nothing more to do now than just watch.
What a comeback. A birdie at 16 and a birdie at 18 to snatch the championship away from Mark Calcavecchia.
Wow.
And there were so many that gave up on him after he went bogey, double bogey at 11 and 12.
It's sudden death. All he wants to do is get it close. Falls in, it's a plus, as we say, but put it back on Scott Hope's shoulders.
There it is!
Can you believe it?
Nick Faldo!
That ball was moving at a pretty good rate, too, Steve.
Nick Faldo now with 2 major championships to his credit. Raymond has already picked up his coin. In an unusual turn of events, Nick Faldo repeats as Masters titleist. 1990 Masters champion Nick Faldo.
Got it.
The Masters champion. He's going to get it there. Whoa.
That far away from being the first man to have 4 rounds in the 60s. He'll mark it. He will mark it.
Straight in, Freddie. How about this? He bogeyed the first hole and bogeyed the 18th, and everything else in between was absolutely perfect.
Nice way to go out.
You'll read Olazabal on the trophy. 1994 Masters champion.
Ben Crenshaw has won the Masters for a second time. He's been holding back the emotion, keeping them in check all week until now.
Nick Faldo. Well, he thought he had to shoot 67 today. He'd get it right here.
He had a number. Greg did not have a number.
He got it. Nick Faldo has won the Masters for the third time.
You think it was meant to be with that putt, Jimmy? But now this putt to break the all-time record at the Masters.
I can tell you this, Kenny. The depth of this kid's preparation for this stage, for this moment, just runs so deep. There's no doubt in my mind he's very aware of the significance of this putt in terms of the tournament scoring record.
And I know one thing. I'm glad I was here to watch it. I know there's a lot of people feel the same way. I just enjoy watching great golf, and it means so much to see someone like this handle himself this way. But hard to believe, 21 years old. This for the record.
There it is, a win for the ages.
I mentioned it before, he's been a pro and a highly successful one since 1981, but he's never faced a more important and vital moment than this.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him make it.
Good looking putt. Marco Mira has won the Masters, birdieing the 72nd hole. Unflappable. Olazabal has a second green jacket.
So the odyssey for VJ continues from Fiji to Malaysia to Borneo to England to Ponte Vedra, where he lives now, to Augusta.
Go out in style.
Yes. If you're going to do it right. That's brilliant.
There it is, as grand as it gets.
What a way to cap it off. Perfect speed, perfect line.
And Tiger has his slam.
Something I never dreamt that I would ever see, or ever thought that anyone could ever do.
Get in there. Well, it's the year of the Tiger again at Augusta. It'll be good enough. The green jacket is going north of the border. Mike Weir has won the Masters. Is it his time? Yes! At long last! Look out! What a finish! His only bogey of the day, but of little concern because look who's on top of the world of golf. Phil Mickelson, the champion 2006 at Augusta. Beating Ben Hogan in a playoff at the 1955 U.S. Open at Olympic Club. When Hogan was trying to win the U.S. Open for a 5th time. Fleck was a unheralded driving range pro from Davenport, Iowa.
Golf has a new major champion.
Cabrera takes the green jacket. Now to close with a birdie. That's a win for the family. And here he is on the exact 50 years to the day since the man so many of these players worship and idolize from South Africa when Gary Player became the first international winner. He's 2 putts from victory. Only needs one. Charles Schwartzel takes the Masters 2011. Another Watson is wearing a green jacket at Augusta. And this time, his name is Bubba. He won the Australian Masters just 5 months ago in November and won the gold coat. Now he has this putt for a green one. There it is! Adam Scott! A life changer. Come on. About the same length he had to tap in to close it out in 2012. He lined it up back then as well.
I don't think you could see the hug with the tears in his eyes.
Watson wins another green jacket at Augusta. One of the epic performances in the annals of the sport.
He went from all England colours, all in white, to just putting the right shirt on for the photographs.
We shall wait and see. Look at the ovation for this kid. And after so many years, once and for all for Sergio.
Need one more perfect read. Will it be his life-changing moment?
Yes, it will. Captain America captures Augusta.
This is the minute that millions around the world have waited for. Waited for years. Many doubted we'd ever see it. But here it is. The return to glory. And the 2020 Masters. The long-awaited Masters has a long-awaited champion in Dustin Johnson. It's okay.
Right down to the wire. Who predicted that by one?
Matsuyama is Japan's first Masters champion. Scheffler outshines them all at Augusta. From sunrise to sunset. Rahm wins the Masters Marathon.